The city of Dallas, Texas. The location for the Rockets. The most feared man on the court with the ball in his hands. Kevin Durant simply cannot be stopped. He'll be leading the way for his team as they gear up for the action at American Airlines Center. Rockets, Mavs. We'll be right back after this. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Here's the starting group for Houston. The pairing up front, Smith and Şengün. Thompson is out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Durant in at the 3. And for Dallas, we've got D'Angelo Russell. He's out there with Thompson. And it's Davis in at the 4. Conference rivals, Greg, butting heads in this one. How does that raise the stakes here?
Well, both teams want this one bad, and a chance to prove they're the dominant squad. I think it's going to get pretty heated at some point here tonight.
So the Rockets win the tip. And here is VanVleet. The pass to Şengün. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Well, you love the unselfishness of Fred VanVleet. This guy is so good recognizing when his teammates are open.
Russell against VanVleet. Thompson the bounce pass. Here's Davis. The shot is good off the backboard.
How about the assist coming off the deck? What a pretty bounce pass.
Now Kevin Durant. Pass to VanVleet. Shot clock at 6. 3-pointer. Cans it from downtown.
Well, I mean, listen, Fred VanVleet, you can practically close his eyes. That's how comfortable he is out on the arc.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Down low. And it's sent back by KD.
Well, how about the defense from Kevin Durant? Sends that shot back.
It's stolen by Davis. Back to Russell. Passes it to Davis. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Boy, this guy's such an instinctive passer. D'Angelo Russell could average double-digit assists if he wanted to.
Now, here's Şengün. And it's out of bounds, last touch by Russell. Doris, when we look at the Dallas Mavericks, it looks like a team that has shown they want to win now.
Kevin, I think their ownership has never been afraid to pull the trigger on a big trade. The Mavs are not about just making it to the playoffs. This is an organization that seeks the ultimate prize, and that is to win an NBA championship. Listen, we know Klay Thompson prides himself on being an exceptional defender. And guess what? He has the length and athleticism to do just that.
Now Thompson, after the missed 3 from Klay Thompson. Durant deciding where to go with it. 14 feet away, and Lively pulls it down.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him. Back to Russell.
Thompson sets the pick for Russell, and looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Here's KD. That one goes in.
Man, he is working them over on the inside. I'll tell you this, Kevin Durant every year gets more comfortable with the physicality of defenders. Incredible.
Back to Russell. The three, good on the triple.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Şengün, no good.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Outside, Russell. To the middle. Here's Davis. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Outside, KD. Durant drawing the double team. Thompson finds KD. Smith wide open. He fires. And the three off target. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Mavericks. They trail by one. Thompson, a screen on KD. Davis, the pass to Thompson. It's in there. Davis with the assist.
Well, nice play by Klay Thompson, one of the best shooters in the catch-and-shoot game.
Durant with it. And Davis pulls it down. The Mavericks have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%.
And I like Davis's decision-making. Fantastic. Always great at understanding when to move the ball.
Van Vliet passes to Şengün. Here's Durant. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
And Fred Van Vliet is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Russell. The high post shot.
Well, KD, a very skilled defender, outstanding with his positioning, and he's got incredible length to contest shots.
Russell against Van Vliet. Pass to Şengün. 6 on the shot clock. Durant wide open. He fires. It's good on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
For Dallas, they've gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Thompson outside. Fires for 3. No good on that one.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right. He stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Durant kicks to Smith. Thompson outside. To the inside. Thompson surveying the floor. The pass to Lively. Out to Russell. This one for 3. Rockets with the rebound.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Lets a floater go, and it's denied. And they get it back. Van Vliet against Russell. They get a hand on it. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Inside, here's Davis. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Davis has got 6 points. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Mavericks.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
Now, here's Thompson. They get it back. Lively. Nice defense from KD. Thompson dishes to Durant. That one good for 2. He's got 6.
This is where his length and size are a factor. Kevin Durant getting an easy opportunity inside.
Thompson outside. Van Vliet against Russell. And the baseline jumper, no good. Houston in the lead. Now here's Van Vliet. Out to Smith. Pass to Thompson. Houston moving it around. And it's Durant, that time on the assist by Smith.
This is one of the best to ever do it. Simply stated, Durant is lethal from behind the arc, and the efficiency is incredible.
Here's Lively. Hasn't made one yet. Dishes to Davis. Thompson outside. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Washington's checked in for Dallas. And a change for the Rockets. Eason's checked in. Here's Thompson. Passes to Eason. And here's Smith. Trying to find Van Vliet and gets it to him. 4 on the clock. Şengün with a screen on Russell. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Russell passes to Lively. Over Şengün. Buries it from about 10 feet away. And the Mavericks lead by 1.
Well, that's a nice pass from D'Angelo Russell, and to me, this is what you want to see, him growing and growing as a playmaker.
Van Vliet against Russell. Smith kicks to Van Vliet. Şengün with the screen for Van Vliet. A second chance effort. Şengün with the bucket. Şengün's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
And both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
Russell, a screen on Thompson. And Thompson sends it back. And they'll keep possession. Over to the left wing. Off target from 3-point range.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Now, here's Şengün. He's got 7. Pass to Smith. Now, Eason. Shoots over Washington. Shot by Eason, no good. Kicks it to Russell. Thompson against Smith. Here's Lively. Sinks that one from the post. Lively's got his 2nd bucket.
That's where the threat of being a great scorer from Klay Thompson allows a teammate to get wide open.
And here is Şengün. There's the pass to Van Vliet. From deep. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Lively's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Russell feeling it out a bit. Thompson misses. Houston's gone 3 of 7 from 3-point range in the first quarter. And it's Smith missing. The Mavericks leading. The 10-footer. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Mavericks lead by 1. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen here, guys, from the Mavericks.
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
Dallas shooting 41% for the game. This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. They've got Clint Capella. Tari Eason is out there with Durant, and it's Shepard in at the point guard position. Washington finds Gafford. Back to Washington. Just 5 to shoot. Launches from deep. And that one's good. Hardy's got the lead up to 4 now for the Mavs. Holiday, the pass to Shepard. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Shepard's got himself on the board with 3 there.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Here's Washington, and Durant sends it back. Right side, Holiday. Durant kicks to Holiday. Capella sets a screen for Holiday. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. When it comes to the essential components of a winning team, GA, how much importance do you place on veteran leadership?
Kevin, I think it's important. You want a few guys in the locker room who've seen it all. Players who can keep the ship steady if the team kind of goes awry or has a tough stretch.
Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Houston. And it's Washington missing. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Finney-Smith. And Davis sends it back.
At this point, finding blocks comes naturally for AD. He just anticipates and attacks the basketball.
Now here is Davis. He has 6. Over Finney-Smith. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
Here's Holiday. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Capella sets a screen for Holiday. Shoots over Hardy. Pass to Eason. Clock at 4. Christie against Durant. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
And a tall player with that kind of speed is a rare commodity.
Davis with a screen on Durant to the paint to halt the run. Here's Hardy. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Davis has got 4 assists now tonight.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Now here's Durant. Christie with the rebound. Pass break, Dallas. Here's Washington, and then Washington with the dunk.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Here is Durant. He's got 11. The shot missing.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Hardy passes to Davis. Loads it up for Davis, and Davis throws it down.
And really with the off-the-charts explosiveness, Davis just punishes opponents on those alley-oops.
And Houston calls their first time out of the game. So for the Rockets, Smith checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith, and it's Fred VanVleet in for Aaron Holiday. Here's Eason. No scoring in this one. Outside for Durant. Back to Eason. 6 to shoot. Houston needs to get a shot off. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
The to-do list when you're trying to guard Kevin Durant is long, and he's used that added strength to power through contact.
And the Rockets hiring of Coach Udoka brought a lot of optimism, it seemed, to the fan base.
Yeah, Houston has had a rough go in recent years. And Udoka took the Celtics to the NBA Finals in his lone season as head coach. They're not expecting that kind of success right away, but they're hopeful he can turn things in the right direction.
Mavericks leading by 3. Here's Hardy. He's got 8. Driving to the basket. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on Clint Capella.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Rockets trail by 5. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you all, guys. Kevin Durant is dedicated to his craft, of course, but he relishes his connections off the court as well. He says, there's so much you can learn from being an NBA player. Life lessons in basketball, the business around the league. Every stop around the way is an experience for me to accelerate and be better in the next part of my life. Kevin?
Boy, that's great perspective, isn't it? David, thank you so much.
Oh, and the pump had the D jumping on that one. Davis, just too good.
The Mavericks have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
Rockets trail by 4. Pass to KD. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Russell passes to Hardy. To the middle. Here's Davis. Rebound by Smith.
Great contest by the defender, but that's a dunk you've got to put down in his face.
Durant with it. Picked up by Davis. Mavericks leading by 4. Russell with it. Pass to Hardy. The tray. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. 13 points for Jaden Hardy.
He is in a zone right now. Every 3 he puts up seems to be going down.
On the pass to Capella. Now Eason. Shot clock at 5. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Here's Lively. He's covered by Eason. Lively the pass to Marshall. The shot off that time. Houston's gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. And stolen by Russell. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And it's a 9-point Maverick lead.
What a gamer this guy is. D'Angelo Russell relishing the opportunity to play through contact.
Pass to Capella. Now Eason. Still yet to score. KD draws the double. Another miss by Houston. Here's Dallas. They're on a 17-5 run here. Here's Russell with the 3. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Rockets trail by 9. Van Vliet kicks to Smith. Houston moving it around. Capella dishes to KD. Here's Eason. Just 5 on the clock. For 3, Van Vliet scores for only the 2nd time tonight. Now 2 for 6 from the field.
Well, because of his high basketball IQ, Fred Van Vliet understands catch and shoot. I'm shot ready, jumper in.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Russell against Van Vliet. They set the pick. On the wing, Thompson. Passes it to Russell. Shoots it. Şengün with the rebound. Şengün's got 6 rebounds in the game. Thompson against Thompson. Thompson passes to Şengün. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Wow, he got whacked on that, which shouldn't be much debate there.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And he hit 72% of his foul shots a season ago, but I'm not sure he's real thrilled with those numbers.
Mavericks leading by 4. Russell, a screen on Smith. Rockets with the rebound. Pass to Van Vliet. Back to Smith. Here's Eason. Inside. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
The pass to Thompson. Marshall with it. Outside, Russell. Shoots over Van Vliet. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. The Rockets have gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. Smith sets the pick for Van Vliet. Pass to Eason. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Dallas has gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. Passes it to Lively. And Thompson kicks to Russell. Now, here's Marshall. Not a lot of room. That shot wide open. 5 points in the game.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
Van Vliet finds Thompson. It's rebounded by Dallas. Lively's got 9 rebounds now tonight. And stolen by Eason. Here's Van Vliet. Lost contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Well, don't let the diminutive size fool you. Fred Van Vliet is a strong finisher, and he loves to score it.
Daniel Gafford's checked in for Dallas. Well, they don't make many guards, do they, Doris? As fiery as Fred Van Vliet.
They don't, Kevin. He has had to scrap and claw and earn every piece of real estate in the NBA. At 6'1", he's undersized. But what we know unequivocally, he can command an offense, and he's a big-time shot maker when it counts. And guess what? He's going to dig it out defensively, too. You have to admire Fred Van Vliet.
So it's the Rockets now. The Mavericks making the shot. Out to Thompson, trying his luck from deep. Denied for the 3rd time. He's 0 for 3. The dish to Russell. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, throws down the alley-oop slam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Boy, when he's this deep, it's going to be tough to stop him, especially with a smaller defender.
Here's Russell, following the basket by Jabari Smith. Thompson outside. And a miss there on the triple.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
Van Vliet against Russell. Now here's Van Vliet over Russell. Şengün. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The Mavericks on top. They're up by 4. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Good battle going on tonight. What has been the approach?
Well, we're just trying to pack the paint. Those guys are great. So we're just trying to make them see a few guys, get some deflections, and get some easy baskets.
We'll see if we can keep it going in the second half. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Yeah, he's been nothing short of a wall at the rim so far in this one, single-handedly providing great rim protection.
If he is in the area, he's going to challenge your shot. He's going to block it, alter it. He's going to have an impact.
Russell is out there with Klay Thompson. Then it's Anthony Davis, and it's Lively in at the 5 down low. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Jason Kidd.
It's not just that Kevin Durant scores it. It is the efficiency with which he does it. This guy, you can lean into him on the offensive end.
Loads it up for Davis, and it's Davis finishing it off.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. KD's shot is off. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Mavericks. He dishes it to Russell. Pass to Lively. And there's the pass to Thompson. Davis with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Lively's shot is off. Rockets trail by 6. Lets it go with a 3. That doesn't go either for KD. Dallas has gotten a three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. And here's Davis for 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Davis has got the lead up to 9 now for the Mavs. Pass to Şengün. And Davis sends it back. They retain possession.
Taken 3rd overall in 2022, Smith, instead of trying to take the league by storm, he was looking for ways to fit in within the system. And that's what coaches love about players like him.
Mavericks making a switch here. Gafford's checked in. Now, here is Russell. He's got 5. Davis with a screen on Durant. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And not many defenders want to run into Davis. That big, athletic body comes in handy on screens.
Dallas shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. Russell against Van Vliet. Şengün kicks to Van Vliet. Durant in the corner. They double-team KD. Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Russell passes to Gafford. Down low. Pass to Thompson. There's the triple. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 5 rebounds tonight to the inside. It's tipped. Outside, Russell. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Thompson finds Davis. Out to Russell. Shoots the 3. Dallas, no good that time either. Rockets trail by 10. And here's Thompson. He has yet to score. Şengün with a screen on Thompson. Just 4 to shoot. Good on the shot. Şengün's got it back down to single digits for Houston.
And just using the natural advantage he has, he can see over the top of the defense.
And he has got such good touch from that medium range area. It's an option they can always go to.
And with all the different things he does, you expect AD to put up points every night. He's a lot to handle.
Durant with it, picked up by Thompson. KD can't get it to go.
Just a cold shooting night. Needs to try to make it into the basket.
Smith against Russell. Thompson from long range. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Now here's Van Vliet. 9 points in the game so far. Smith for 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Russell's got his 4th rebound in this one. On the wing, Thompson. Another three for Dallas.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And here's Thompson after the three-pointer from Klay Thompson. Şengün with a screen on Russell. Van Vliet, no good, unable to end this run. Dallas leading by 16. Loads it up for Davis, and it's Davis finishing it off.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Washington's checked in. Tari Eason's checked in for the Rockets. Here is Durant. 18 points for him. Pass to Van Vliet. Lock at 6. Smith outside from the arc. Mavericks with the rebound. Davis has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Thompson outside. Now the pass to Davis. Shoots over Van Vliet. The Rockets pull it in. Stolen by Washington. Pass to Gafford. To the wing on the left. Passes it to Washington. Dallas moving it around. Davis setting the pick for Russell. 4 on the shot clock. And the rejection by Smith.
How about the reach and reaction by Smith Jr. to get his hand up and just disrupt that play?
Eason against Washington. Şengün with a screen on Washington. Another miss by Houston.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Nailed from three-point land. Thompson's got 9 points now in just the second half. Now a timeout called by Houston. And it's Van Vliet with the ball for the Houston Rockets. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What you got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. Now, defense wins championships, but offense is winning over the league, with efficiency reaching new heights year by year. Now, different explanations exist, but one thing is clear. In an era of floor spacing, there are elite players, a lot of them, who are having a field day exploiting all that room to operate. Kevin?
Boy, they sure are, David. Well put. Thank you. Eason finds KD. Durant drawing the double team. 5 to shoot. Here's Şengün. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
I think the other thing we're seeing tonight is the floor spacing of this team. Boy, they are shooting the cover off the basketball all game.
The shot's good. Russell's got 7 points in the game.
You have the sense that D'Angelo Russell likes to play through contact. This is a tough-minded player.
And the foul called on P.J. Washington. That's his first foul.
14 foul.
Eason with it. Nothing on the board. 6 on the shot clock. Here's KD. And such a nice move to make the basket work.
KD's shot selection is always on point. You want to concede the mid-range, he's more than willing to take it.
Pass to Washington. Now here's Thompson. Here's the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Thompson's got 12 points in just the second half.
pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Van Vliet wide open, and the three ball is good. 12 points for him.
Well, Fred VanVleet says, I am coming right back at you with a three-pointer of my own.
There's the pass to Washington. To the paint, here's Gafford. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Hardy, he's checked in for D'Angelo Russell.
Substitution on the court.
Tate the pass to Eason. Now, here's Şengün. Covered by Gafford. Shepard, that's good. Shepard's got his second basket of the night.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Gafford against Şengün. Gafford kicks to Davis. Inside, here's Washington. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, for P.J. Washington, it's important he continue to establish himself as a floor spacer. This guy can really make threes.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Now Eason. Scoreless thus far. Tate a screen on Washington. And Thompson sends it back.
Klay Thompson is elite on the defensive end. He's got length, smarts, quickness, you name it.
And they pick up 2.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Here's Shepard. Finney Smith passes to Eason. 5 on the clock. Here's Shepard. And that one goes long. Dallas leading by 23. Pass to Hardy. Thompson outside from past the arc. 8 for 15 with that made basket. But he's not satisfied yet.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Now, here's Şengün. 14 points for him. Eason's shot is good. 52 seconds left in the third. Now, here's Hardy. Defense is right there. And Thompson kicks to Davis. Dallas moving it around. Just 5 on the clock. Out to the right wing. Here's Washington. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed. Davis has got his 5th assist in this one. Here's Shepard. 5 points in the game. Driving inside. Passes to Tate. Here's Shepard. Lets the 3 fly. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
Taking 3 shots.
And the second free throw, good. And he can't make it. 3 for 3. Now here's Hardy. Pass to Washington. And Thompson puts up a deep 3. And so it's Dallas, finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We've got more in store for you right after this. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Tari Eason. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Durant. And it's Holiday in at the point. Now here is Holiday. Guarded closer. Finney Smith in the post. He's guarded by Davis. And he lays it straight in. Finney Smith's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Rockets.
Now, this is what taking care of your body and strength training will do. Finney Smith powers through the contact.
And they double up Davis. The pass to Thompson. Here's Davis. Takes a three. And that one's good. Hardy.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
Count it.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Thompson outside. Launches it. Here's Davis. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. Holiday looking for an opening. And a wide open look for Capella. A three-pointer, no good. And it's Davis with the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Christie's checked in for Klay Thompson. KD's shot is off. Dallas leading by 23. And here's Hardy. Launches a three. Kept alive. Davis. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Kevin Durant.
There's a fluid power and athleticism that he possesses. Nearly impossible to contain Davis inside.
D'Angelo Russell's checked in for Dallas. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Van Vliet's checked in. Durant for three. Drills it from outside. Durant's got 23 points.
Well, this, of course, is one of Kevin Durant's strengths. Such an accomplished shooter, scorer from any spot on the floor.
Outside, Russell. Shot clock at 6. With the teardrop. Davis, the pass to Gafford. Floats it up for Davis, and it's Davis with the jam.
And this is just AD doing what AD does, dominating the defense there and converting.
KD passes to Easton. Capella sets a screen for Van Vliet. Oh, good with the triple.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Right side, Russell. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
A nice shot by KD. Durant's got 9 points now in just the second half.
As soon as he's shot ready, Kevin Durant, the rise and fire on the pull-up jumper. That is sweet.
Hardy misses the three. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Well, this is what he does. Find ways to make his presence felt, and this time on the offensive glass.
How about the hustle on display there? That kind of effort will earn respect from everyone.
Dallas making a switch here. Christie's checked in. Now here's Van Vliet. Picked by Finney Smith. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Dallas has gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Pass to Christie. And there's the call on Durant. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And still early in the period, and they're only 1 foul away from being over the limit.
Van Vliet against Russell. Davis with a screen on Van Vliet.
Well, there's no question that Fred Van Vliet's competitive toughness, his desire, and the defense is what has given him a shot to be a legit NBA force.
Chalk up 2 there.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Gafford with the ball. Here's Russell, drilled from 11 feet out.
You can see what a gifted player and scorer D'Angelo Russell is. Defense doesn't deter him.
Now Van Vliet beyond the arc, and he's good on the 3-ball.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Christie kicks to Gafford. Dishes to Russell. Shoots from 12. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Van Vliet against Russell. Fires the 3. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Well, this is where Dorian Finney-Smith has really come such a long way. What a transformation to a real threat beyond the arc.
Here's Christie. Davis. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
First one falls for him. Houston making some changes. Şengün comes in for Clint Capella, and Smith subbed in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for Houston. Van Vliet with a screen on Thompson. Durant, no good. Dallas leading by 23. Davis dishes to Russell. Here's Lively. Down low. Thompson misses.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Van Vliet looking around. Durant against Davis. Here's Eason. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Now, here is Russell. Dallas again missing. Thompson against KD. Van Vliet outside. Smith for 3. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Thompson, a screen on Van Vliet. Davis against Smith. Here's Lively. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Passes it to Russell. Tries it from the top of the key, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Russell's got 4 this quarter.
Boy, that one was not easy. Every once in a while, you just make a tough shot.
Pass to Şengün. Fires the 3. Klay Thompson grabs the miss. Mavericks leading by 20. Outside Russell. Thompson sets the pick for Russell. Davis looking for an opening. Thompson from long range gets the 3-pointer to fall. Thompson's got 25 points in the game. Now here's Durant. Van Vliet outside. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here. Thompson, he's checked in for the Rockets.
Substitution on the court.
And it's the Rockets with the ball. Şengün with a screen on Thompson. Just 4 to shoot. Thompson misses. Dallas shooting about 40% here in the 4th quarter. Thompson passes to Lively. For 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
To the middle, Van Vliet. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Personal foul.
Fred VanVleet, such a high IQ player, understands how to draw contact.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. And so VanVleet nails both of them. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
Now, here's Washington. Outside for Martin. Gafford sets the pick for Martin. The pass to Washington. Another three for Dallas.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Martin against KD. And here's VanVleet from the arc. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. VanVleet's got 13 points here in the second half alone. Pass to Washington. For the screen on Smith. Here's Washington, and it's Dallas with another.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
That is the competitiveness he brings to the table. Every night you're going to get great effort from him.
Now here's VanVleet. And Thompson kicks to Durant. They double-team KD. For three, VanVleet. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
The instincts of KD on display right there. He sees the entire floor. I think it's an underrated aspect of his game.
Here's Washington. Over Smith. And it's Washington missing. The Rockets shooting and hitting almost everything here in the fourth, up around 58% from the field.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Dallas.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Davis.
He was really important under the basket, making the plays down low and getting position to pull in rebounds. Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Now, here's Washington. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Thompson passes to Şengün. VanVleet up top. Smith outside. No good from outside. And here's Hardy. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win, and the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. AD, it looked like you guys were having some fun out there. Is there a new dynamic coming up offensively?
No, we just don't care who scored the ball. You know, the ball movement was great. Everybody's rebounding and talking. So when we play like that, it's fun to watch. You know, and everybody out there having fun, smiling, a lot of emotions. That's all we ask. That's all coach asked for, and we did that tonight.
Good win tonight, AD. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Much appreciated, David. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. Now, let's check out our New Balance Player of the Game.